Folks, today in Crossing South, we hit the range in search for wine, and we see how Baja is yet again the object of a Mediterranean fusion. Coming straight at ya. You know, one of the things that normally go unnoticed in the Valle de Guadalupe is a place where the actual locals that assist behind the curtain, so to speak, in the Valle de Guadalupe. Like my friend right here. How you doing, my friend? ¿Cómo está? Jorge, pues, mucho gusto. Miguel. We're going to be riding with some of these guys, and so stay with us, folks. It's an interesting one. It's a rural, crusty, leathery one, so it's Crossing South. Stay with us. How you doing there, Pilgrim? You ready for a ride, Pilgrim? That's horrible, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to deface an icon like John Wayne. All right, folks, let's do it. Let's saddle up. Well, I joined myself a posse here, folks. Stay with us. It doesn't get more authentic and rural than this, folks. Come on, boys. So I wanted to join these cowboys on a ride with them because seldom are Guadalupe Valley wineries explored this way. It takes longer. It's more exhausting. But you know what? It just feels right. So here's Scott City. So, folks, the person that actually made this little joyride possible is my friend here, Abel Almanza.
¿Qué tal, Jorge?
¿Cómo está?
Bien, Jorge.
Miguel and Alan, the authentic cowboys are right there. Those are the guys watching out for our safety, right? We're the city slickers. Those guys are the real thing. Valle Guadalupe, a lot of foreign investment, opening vineyards, vineyards, but also local and domestic, meaning from other parts of Mexico. It's what's happening in the Valle, folks. So you're getting, foots on the ground, point of view of the phenomenon that is the Guadalupe Valley, the Valle de Guadalupe. Louis Guadalupe, we've done a show there. Greetings, Miss Miller. Got your black olives here. And they do sell artisan olive oil here and olive products. So black olives right here, folks. Look at that. I want to take a look at that. Does that look nice? That pulpy. Oh. Beautiful, huh? It's part of what the land gives.
Esta es ahora sí se puede decir la tierra prometida.
La tierra prometida, the
de
promised
aquí
land.
De América. De veras. Tú siembras un olivo, tú puedes ver los olivos aquí, mira cómo están.
Correcto.
Es un valle realmente muy
fértil.
Muy fértil, de veras que es lo que añora siempre, ¿verdad? El ser humano, algo tranquilo, algo en paz. Y seguramente el valle es para ustedes, ¿eh?
You know, it's hard to argue, disagree, or resist something like that. This could be anywhere in the Old West, old undiscovered frontier land. Let's continue, folks. It's Crossing South. Let's go. Just missing my trusty old Sidewinder Winchester. That's all I need. Conquer the West. No, I'm just kidding, folks. Guns are illegal in Mexico, so please. I do not want to see you in Locked Up Abroad, National Geographic. The only thing that would make an afternoon like this even better is a nice glass of wine. That's where we're going right now. We're gonna get some. Yes, it is that epic. That's not an oasis up ahead, folks. That's one of many wineries that beautify the Guadalupe Valley. And by now, a glass of wine seems mighty tasty, I reckon. Well, we made it to this beautiful corner of the Valle de Guadalupe. Wow, it's amazing. Look at it. It's like nestled between, nudged between some rocky mountains here. Let's find out what this place is all about, folks. Why don't you follow me there, partners?
Este es Viña de Franes. Vamos a pasar aquí con las personas que nos están esperando ya.
Very few are the large corporation type wineries. These are mostly mama papa businesses.
Welcome to Viña de Franes. You can see the wine in your glass and you can feel the freshness of this Sauvignon Blanc. And you can have wonderful aromas. Take the aromas. With these aromas, maybe you remember some tropical fruits.
Viña de Franes is one of many small, quaint, labor of love wineries. Some have more distinction than others when it comes to taste and wine quality. This is one of them. After a long ride, folks, this is exactly what I needed. But I wanted to talk to the person who was directly responsible for this tasty wine.
I started this business in 1983.
83, this winery?
Yes, yes. Well, that's when I bought the property.
Okay.
At that time.
But you were still living in southern Mexico?
Yes, my base was in Mexico City. I was very busy doing heavy construction and some other things. I retired and I decided with my wife to come and move here, live in the vineyard.
I think at 70 you paid your dues, my friend. At 70, I think you took a little bit too long, maybe, right? What's the name of the wine you sell from your vineyard here?
Viña de Franes.
So the name of your vineyard here is the name of your wine.
Yes.
Viña de Franes.
These are long-term businesses. They go from generation to generation.
Well, that's why you included your sons in them.
And I'm so happy now that the thing will continue for many years afterwards.
Well, the good thing is that apparently they like the idea and they want to continue it, right?
Yes, they do. They're very enthusiastic about it.
Because sometimes, the kids don't want to follow in the dad's, business, right?
It so happens. It so happens. But they're very happy because they say that they have a superb jardinero.
Okay, a gardener.
A gardener, which is me.
That's you. Is that what your
That's
role
what they call
has
me.
boiled down to now? You're the gardener. What better job could there be, right?
No, there's no better job than that. And
You miss the big city life?
no, I don't. No.
It was really a rhetorical question.
Yes. No, this is beautiful. And let me tell you something. You work long hours in this
Right.
Activity.
But they're joyful long hours,
It's
aren't they?
outstanding. I usually start my day 5 o'clock in the morning, and I close up about this time, 6, 7 o'clock, to rest. It's long hours.
To drink some wine.
To drink some wine. And this is a superb one.
There's nothing
truly
better
is.
for a man to do than to eat and drink and enjoy for all his hard work.
Yes, yes.
You ever heard that proverb?
Yes, that's a beautiful one.
You actually live here.
Yeah, that's my home. I live here full
Oh,
time.
that's fantastic. After a lifetime probably of high stress, of wheeling and dealing, and the life of big city business, this is a good reward.
It is.
To come and settle down, right?
Yes.
Yes. A good reward indeed.
Aquí está tu papá, ven conmigo, mija.
Folks, he's calling that turtle. He found her in the desert, nurtured her back to health.
Oh, she recognizes my voice.
And she recognizes his voice
Ven,
and comes to
mamita.
him. The skin is very leathery. It's almost like a snake type of skin.
Y se llama
Scaly.
Ingrid.
Look at that. Very reptilian, but how sweet. It just shows you, I think it just shows you what animals are capable of when you show them kindness. You know, Ms. Ernesto was telling us that she was a wild turtle, just found her in the desert wandering, nurtured her, fed her, showed her kindness. And look at her, she just came out literally like a dog when he called her. She was inside a little cave and she came out to him like a pet. That is fantastic. He feeds her in the mouth normally apples, lettuces, and so on. Nice. Oh, that is phenomenal. That is phenomenal.
Todo está para ella. Y ya se queda ahí.
¿Ella es Ingrid?
Ella es Ingrid, la tortuga. Y Irene la
Es el
busca.
perrito.
Sí, y la encuentra.
Y la encuentra. He built a little perimeter wall, as you can see, you know, all around this area, so she can't get out.
This
She's
is
like,
the
no, she gets out, they'll kill her. I'm like, what, dogs? She's like, no, people. So one of the amazing things, beautiful human stories in Valle de Guadalupe, my friends. So it's more Crossing South coming your way. Don't go anywhere. Let's go and enjoy more wine, Mr. Ernesto.
And we have some of it.
And we have some of it. Don Ernesto is gardening, bonding with animals. It seems to be what man gravitates to once he has the freedom to choose. Once he no longer has to be tied down to a city, to a job, to a schedule. No longer slaving for the man. So as I ride into the sunset happens to be on the coast, which is where we want to visit a very special place. A place that is simply breaking the mold and showing what immigrants bring to a population set in its ways. With the movement of peoples around the world, culinary fusions are happening everywhere. Baja California is no exception. You know, folks, there's something in the air in Baja. I don't know what it is. I mean, expats, foreigners in general, they don't just come here to retire. Some of them are opening businesses, and really good ones, for the benefit of, you know, the population and the enjoyment of the experience, the whole Baja experience. This is one such place. This is not a home. It looks like the entrance of a home, a very nice, cozy home, but it's not. It's actually a restaurant. It's called Mi Casa Supper Club. And it is unlike anything I've seen so far in Baja. So come check it out with me. It's Crossing South. With chic white sails adorning its terrace and furniture picked with impeccable taste, it's like you've wandered into someone's upscale home, and it's intended to feel that way. The person responsible for this amazing place is this fine lady right here. How you doing? How you doing?
Very, very well, thank you.
Nice to meet you. Your name is Bo
Bandana.
Bandana. Now that's an interesting last name. Where's it from?
Originally, I'm from Morocco. I grew up for 18 years in Morocco,
Really?
then moved to the U.S.
First 18 years of your life in Morocco.
Yes, Casablanca.
And I understand you also sang?
I did for a short period of time. I had Larry Rudolph, my manager, who was Britney Spears' manager. We did that for a little bit, and then I realized, I'm 28. I need to find another career that I can grow old with, and music was just too hard. It was very hard.
Tough industry, isn't it?
Yeah, recording late at night, and I'm a morning person. And I think as you get closer to 30, it's just your perspective changes.
Right.
And I started thinking about maybe having a family. I love cooking, and I knew that people won't judge me on the way I look, but really what I cook and what I create.
You're the mastermind behind this, because this definitely has a woman's touch.
It does, huh?
Doesn't it? The decor's great, it's wonderful. I don't know if there's any influence behind, you know, the decoration, the type of furniture you chose for this.
Yes.
What was your intention first regarding this lounge, this restaurant?
Mi Casa Supper Club started as a supper club, underground supper club in my home.
It was literally a supper club in your house.
Yes, it was 100% private, and we called it Mi Casa because it started in our house. And then it grew fast and big, and I started getting phone calls from strangers who wanted to join in and come in for
We
dinner.
heard about this underground prohibition, you know?
Exactly. So we decided to open a restaurant, but I had to keep the feel the same. So I duplicated my living room here by going back to Bali and looking for the same artists that created pieces for my home.
Really?
And I brought the same pieces and we duplicated our living room.
So this is an extension of Bo's living room.
Yes.
Well, it looks wonderful, Bo. Now talk to me about the food.
I grew up with Moroccan food mainly. My grandfather was a known chef in Morocco, and he was cooking a lot more French than actually Moroccan. But my mother is an amazing Moroccan
Oh, yeah?
cook, amazing. So
You take after your mother then?
I think so, and my dad taught me some tricks too.
So you got some French influence as well.
Yes. So when I started cooking, I had to really also use the ingredients that I have at hand here in Baja. But you can always play with what you have.
course.
And that's how I ended up with the Moroccan, which is
Moroccan.
Moroccan.
Good job. I
Moroccan.
love it when somebody embraces the
Yes.
local environment,
Absolutely.
creates a fusion. That's what Crossing South is all about.
It
so.
is. Moroccan is Moroccan and Mexican fusion.
Hold on for a second. Moroccan. We want you to see it. So anyway,
It was pretty much a natural fusion. It just came together because the environment has pushed me that way. And the Moroccan food and the Mexican food, it's ironically very similar. The way
it's compatible.
Yes, we do barbacoa. We don't call it barbacoa, we call it tagine. So one of our famous dishes here that we do is Moroccan lamb, which is very slow cooked, with mole that we add prunes to it. And I have ras el hanout, which is a Moroccan spice, over saffron couscous. For me, this is an easy way to introduce them to Moroccan cuisine
Exactly.
because it's not in your face.
Right.
You get to try it with a Mexican twist.
You're weaning them into.
Exactly. It's gently.
Yes.
And now they're like, maybe I can go to Morocco.
Right, right.
So I'm PR
Exactly.
in Morocco in a
And
way.
you are. Do you still go back home at all?
I do. I have to get my spices twice or three
No
times
way.
a year.
You
Yes.
go to the markets over there?
Yes,
and-
absolutely. Mikasa Supper Club is not just about food, it's all your senses. The music we play, the smells that you smell when you walk in here, your eyes just feast on all the beautiful pieces, all the art. So therefore, for us, it's not about just going out and eating. It's the whole experience, from the service to the food, to the environment, to the amazing view of the Pacific Ocean and the Coronado
You
Islands.
certainly do. Wait, I don't know how we got here, but
You got the casual up here and you got the elegant downstairs. So it's sort of two restaurants in one spot.
wow. Look at this. You got 360-degree views,
Yes.
and just looking at the ocean here, it's an amazing place to have a meal, right?
Absolutely.
They say, how women are smarter than men. I'm not one to argue that. My wife wouldn't either.
You don't want to argue that.
I don't think a guy could have pulled this off.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you embellish the region with a place like this.
Thank you.
It's Crossing South, folks. Stay with us. It's gonna get real. I'm not really big on oysters, but you know what? I trust Bo. She looks like she knows what she's doing. So I'm gonna put myself out there, put myself in her hands, and let's see what we got here. Look at these oysters. Apparently they're from San Quintin, here in Baja. We got some caviar, we got some seaweed. There's a certain type of oil there. I think she mentioned before that these had some champagne. So the description sounds really fancy, very deliberate. So let's see how this tastes. Wow. She wasn't kidding. I didn't mention this before because I didn't know how I was going to react. She told me you're not going to eat just one. And she was right. Oh man, the seaweed is sweet. It's like it's sweetened. And you feel that champagne, that bubbliness every time you have one. It is very good. And I love caviar, so. The taste is so different and so enhanced, you don't realize you're eating oysters. I'll put it to you like that. So it's a good gateway oyster dish. Okay, so we have this tostada, and apparently it's a lamb barbacoa. Not like the U.S. style barbecue, but the Mexican barbacoa style. It's got some nogada sauce, which, during the fall in Mexico, during that season, they have these stuffed peppers, the chiles rellenos, in nogada. It's a seasonal dish, and she's using that sauce to enhance the flavor of this barbacoa tostada. Oh my goodness. This is just like an appetizer, and it's amazing. let us unleash the power of the Moroccan mole. Full disclosure, anyone who knows me knows that I love mole. So this dish should be easy to please me. But we're gonna taste the uniqueness of Beau's mole, Mi Casa Supper Club's mole, because this is the Moroccan. This is the quintessential example of her fusion of Moroccan cuisine, Moroccan cuisine. So let's try that. The couscous instead of rice, the plum, the seasons that Beau mentioned, and the fact that it's lamb. That's not something that Mexicans do. Mexicans have it normally with chicken predominantly. They may use meat. So let's have it. It tastes somehow a little bit healthier than your normal mole because it's not as chocolatey, not as dense, not as creamy, but not in a bad way, in a good way. It tastes a little bit spicier and a little bit sweeter than normal mole, if you can wrap your head around that. Okay, now we have here the fish du jour. Nah, I don't know if that term actually exists. The fish of the day. So there's some yellowtail. We have some vermicelli or vermicelli, depending on where you're from. And you see that creaminess. Oh, wow. This Thai feel, this peanutty feel. This one looks really special, and I like to be surprised. It's a chicken breast, and I see it's got some sort of spice. It's got spices here. I see some baby potatoes, which they seem to be a little bit caramelized. Let's dig into this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how juicy that is. I want to do my Beau right. So let me try her meal just as it was meant to be tried. It's hard to describe. All I can say, it's good. Okay, folks, this is a red velvet churro. This is a chocolate disc. This is a churro, Mexican churro. Look at that melty, melty chocolate being poured on. And inside this thing, there's ice cream. So, I have a sweet tooth. I can't deny who I am. Oh dear. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start. I'm giddy. Okay, so it's a red velvet churro. You can see the texture there. I don't even know where to start. It just looks so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. For this alone, I would travel so far to have this alone. Okay, this is an English toffee creme brulee. Look at the softness there. The sugary caramelized top. Well, Beau and her vision materialized as Mi Casa Supper Club shows the benefits just one person from another culture can bring to a region. It is a unique establishment with nothing but positive sensorial experiences. Baja is certainly embellished by Beau's efforts. We hope to continue meeting people like Don Ernesto and Beau the next time we cross south.
Like to know more about the places you've just seen? Maps, videos, podcasts, and more at CrossingSouth.com. We also do Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.